Alright, so the crop and download module will be available in feature list 11 to Plus and Pro users. Feature list 11 will be released soon. So let's see. To start off, I've gotten an email from my editor, which I can show you. Here. So, good morning. Could you please send me a couple of images of England I can use in a story later this week? Specifications, 72 dpi and 300 times 300 pixels. Thanks. That was from my relaxed editor. Alright, so let's do this. Let's find some images of England. I'll log in, and I have a couple of archives to select from. I think I'll have most success with the world travel photos, so I'll open that archive. And here, the administrator has set up a taxonomy for countries. So I'll navigate to the Europe node, select England, and I can see here we have 4 images of England. Alright, so I think these 2 images are pretty good. So you see there's a button down here which is called crop and download. So I'll just click that button. It will open the cropping screen. First off, you see here and I need to select presets, which I have one. It's 200 times 200 pixels, which is unfortunately not the correct size for me. The other menu is the processing profile. So here I have the original file and a processing profile called 72 dpi, which I'll select because that's what my editor asked for. I can of course just create a crop frame, but my crop frame has to be exactly 300 times 300. So I'll type that, and the crop tool will suggest the biggest possible frame for me, which I can also resize and move around as I please. But I actually like the suggestion slightly. I'll move it a bit. And when I'm happy, I know I'll have to do this exact same. I have to use the exact same settings for the next image. And I'm fairly certain my editor will also ask for this later. So I can create a preset of this. I'll call it 72 dpi, 300 times 300 pixels. This user also has the option to share this preset with other users, which I'll do. I can also lock the settings. That means that when someone selects this preset, they cannot change the processing profile or the dimensions within height. I have set it here. So I'll lock the settings. I'll save my presets. You can then see these controls are locked. So I'll click next, and I still have the preset I just created selected, and FotoWare has suggested a crop frame for me. So I'll use this one. I'll click download. FotoWare will crop the files for me. Here's the second one. This is now been cropped. It should be 72 dpi and 300 times 300